So thank you very much, sir. This bill is more to replace an ordinance which was brought in because of the sense of urgency with which the amendment had to be taken place, and at that time, since the House was not in session, we had to do it through an ordinance. And the soonest we could bring in, as soon as this winter session got announced, we have brought this as a bill to replace the ordinance. So any disapproval from any honorable member saying, why do you want to do this ordinance route? We would like to tell them that this was necessitated because of the court's observation, the Tripura High Court's observation, and we wanted to immediately get acting on it because the confusion brought in a lot of very delicate implementation problems. Sir, but I've heard quite a few honorable members, some of whom are not here. If I can name them, Shri Digvijay Singh from Congress and few others, particularly one member from CPM, I think it was Mr. Shivadasan, and also in a way Mrs. Jaya Bachchan, saying, what have you done? Why did you take so much time to correct an error? Sir, let me humbly submit, and I wish the honorable members were here. This error was committed during the UPA time. We are correcting that error. This error was committed in a bill which was introduced in 2011, and they themselves took up to 2014 to pass that bill. And when it was passed in February of 2014, and then when it got notified on 1st May 2014 before the elections, the errors went in. And the oversight problem or the error problem or the language problem is essentially something which we've inherited from them, and we are attempting to correct it. First thing. Second, they also accuse us, why did it take so long to correct? Sir, as soon as this was notified and soon after that, several cases came into the courts. The courts were hearing it. And one such a hearing which came to a conclusion was in the Goa bench of the Bombay High Court, where it was very clearly said, yes, this is an oversight problem, and that court had said, it's all right, it doesn't undermine the intent of the act. So it didn't sort of give us immediate sense of urgency to go and correct it because the intent of the act is intact and nothing has really worried the courts, although the courts recognized that there was a problem. That was in 2017. After that, with the error in a way carrying in words, not affecting the spirit in a way, but Tripura High Court took up this case and said, no, it is definitely something which has to be legislatively corrected, so please undertake the exercise. And that order from the Tripura High Court came in 2021 September, this year September. So as soon as it came, we came up with an ordinance, but at that time the House was not in session, and therefore it was passed as an ordinance, and now we've come to correct it. So we are trying to, as much as possible, come and be answerable to the House rather than live with ordinances and rather than create an error and be responsible for it. No, sorry, honorable members who mentioned that are not here. Please let them somehow get to know that this is a problem which has been inherited by us. Sir, and the next point on this, sir, is when member Suresh Gopi spoke about the necessity for palliative care, and therefore it will still be necessary for us, even as we regulate the drugs, for us to create some kind of a source with which today some life-threatening illnesses need palliative care, for whom this medicine derived from these opioids will be very important, and therefore we need to have some window. This is a larger issue, sir. We'll certainly have to think about all these things, and I'm very grateful to Honorable Member Suresh Gopi for having raised that issue, and that will be kept in mind as and when there is going to be a larger act which comes, a bill which comes to the Parliament for their consideration. But at the moment, the limited purpose is to correct the error which had lasted from 1st May 2014 till September. And in September, because the High Court of Tripura has very clearly given a direction, we have undertaken it, and therefore we have to clear it. Now, the consequential amendments which hadn't taken place were the festering problem, and therefore that is getting amended. This is limited. This is exactly to the extent of what this bill comes in with. There is no other thing in this for us to discuss. The points which many of the members have raised are all well taken. Some other time we may want to look into those. So the last point that I'll place before your honorable self is, there was a brief mention by some honorable member about what was seized in the west coast in Gujarat in one of the ports, about a huge quantum of heroin which was detected. And I'm very grateful, and I'd like to draw the attention of all the honorable members that the Department of Revenue Intelligence had done an extraordinary work, and I will be happy to place it before the House, that on the intelligence which they obtained, they acted in time and prevented this huge haul of heroin from entering the country. They stopped it there. 2,988.21 kgs of heroin, and timely apprehending them and holding that stock and not allowing it to enter the country. I want the Honorable House and each and every member to know that the DRI had done an exemplary work, acted in time with the information that they got. And similarly, soon after that also, sir, in Delhi, they apprehended 16.105 kgs of heroin, and in this, some Afghan nationals and one Indian national who were involved in it have all been arrested. In both the cases, within a matter of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the cases have all been transferred to the National Investigative Agency, to NIA, and they are investigating on both the seizure at Mundra port and also in the Delhi port. So on the matter of drugs, on the matter of detecting drugs, acting on drugs and seizing drugs, the Prime Minister's attention is completely there, and we are all making sure that all the enforcement agencies will work in cohesion. They'll be together to implement the rules so that India is a safe place. And on the Honorable Member G.K. Vasan's mention that enforcement agencies, particularly those who are looking after dealing with drugs-related matters, should be given greater power and coherence. I'm quite seized of his input, sir, and I'm grateful for Member Vasan to have made that point. I'm sure the ministry, when it comes to it, will work on it. So with these words, I request the House to pass this essentially ordnance replacing bill which has come for your approval. Thank you very much.